It's Tuesday, October 13th. Welcome aboard to this edition of Barnstable Today. I'm Kevin Friel.
And I'm Andrew Gobiel. Thank you very much for joining us.
We'd like to remind you right at the top that the meetings we cover are available on demand at the town's website, www.town.barnstable.ma.us.
This is fall. It actually is starting to feel like it finally. Kevin complaining about the cold right now. We've got some cooler conditions. You need your parka? Is that what it is? Don't wait, because the weather is going to get a little bit cooler, as we all know, as the season progresses. Keeping very busy today, however, is Town Clerk Linda Hutchenrider and her staff and volunteers. It is, of course, Election Day here in the town of Barnstable. The issue, the Stewart's Creek Sewer Project, whether or not to approve of this project. In order to have today's vote actually mean something, at least 20% of the electorate has to turn out. And with the rough weather and this Tuesday after a Monday holiday, it is going to be a bit of a challenge. We'd like to remind you, of course, to keep it tuned here to Channel 18 and to check out our website for complete results of today's election. They'll be made available sometime later on this evening. Now, with the cooler conditions, of course, we're dealing with the end of the summer season. One person who has achieved a great deal of success, not just one person, but the arts projects here in the town of Barnstable were very, very successful for this year. We had an opportunity to head on over and talk to our artist-in-residence, Sarah Hall, late last week.
All right, Sarah, we'll begin. First, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. And I've said this before since I've been here. I love this place. Great digs. I mean, this is going to be a wonderful opportunity for you to continue your work, sponsored in some part by the town. I mean, it's going to be great for you.
It is. It's a great spot. I'm really enjoying being here. I feel like I have my little oasis here in Hyannis. I love it. I love it.
Good. Now, I asked you a moment ago how business was this summer and this fall, and you surprisingly said it's going pretty well. Which is good.
The summer was rough, like I said. It's not your usual summer with the economy and everything. Everyone knows. Art is like one of the first things to go. But the past few weeks, I've sold a few paintings, so I'm feeling pretty good. Sent some paintings off to New York. I have a customer coming this afternoon, so yay!
Congratulations. Yay, you. That is good. I know. Very nice. Tell me a little bit about this. Is a unique setup for a municipality here in Massachusetts or anywhere. Tell me what happens here. I mean, is this the building owned by the town? Is it owned by you? I mean, what's the structure here?
The town is owned by the
the building's owned by the town.
The building's owned by the town. I came in and spent a lot of my own money renovating, a lot of my own time. I worked alongside with, I had help, but I rolled up my sleeves, took a couple months off of work, painted everything, tore down walls in order to have the studio here. But I'm paying rent, and and I feel like I'm the art ambassador here in Hyannis. I'm just trying to collect as many artists and friends of mine that are artists and get people involved in this project.
Mm-hmm. And what is the project? It's just to promote art within the town, I guess.
I think what we're basically trying to do initially is to expose the neighborhood to art and art events and education through classes and exhibitions and art happenings, basically.
And that's what we did over the summer. And, I would imagine that right off of Main Street, it's an opportunity for people to come in, take a look, knock on the door, and come on inside. Do you get just like a lot of walk-in traffic?
I do. The problem is I don't get to be here as much as I would like because I have my other job at Scargo Pottery, so I'm there a lot of times during the week. But I am open every Saturday afternoon from 1 to 4, and I've been religious about that. And then we have openings about every 3 weeks, 2 weeks during the season. We have the art walks here in Hyannis. I'm always open for that, and by appointment. So, and anyone is welcome to come and knock on the door and see if I am here. You got to knock loud. Yeah. And the doorbell doesn't always work because of the ghost. So.
I'm sorry, the ghost?
The ghost. You know about the ghost.
No, I don't.
Well, I have a ghost in my house, and sometimes the doorbell rings when there's no one there, and then if there is someone there, the doorbell won't ring, so I'm having some issues around that.
Now, does the town know that they're letting a ghost live here as well?
Town doesn't believe in ghosts.
Oh, okay, that's right. Well, I just wanted to make sure then, so...
Now you're going to make me sound crazy on TV.
No, not at all. No, not at all. That's wonderful. I like that. Tell me what you work in.
Well, I work in a lot of different mediums. My main work is in clay, which I do at Scargo, but here I'm doing, actually it's very much influenced by the project, because when I moved in here, I painted every inch of this house with bright colors.
I love the colors, by the way.
Yeah, the colors are fun. I've used purple, I've used green, I've used cranberry, I've used pink, orange. I have a Windex blue room upstairs. I had all this leftover paint that I had spent my own money on, so I wasn't going to waste it.
Sure.
So I started using the paint on these panels. And I I quickly discovered that I could take a spoon after I'm done with my painting and drizzle the paint. I throw the painting on the floor and I drip the paint over it. And then this painting's not finished, but I use a high gloss resin, which I also pour over it in the end, which makes it very archival and it lasts. And it gives it a little bit of depth with that gloss on top. So
Little Jackson Pollock with...
Exactly. But my line is much more controlled than Jackson Pollock.
Yeah.
I mean, Jackson Pollock, he had a gimmick of dripping paint, but he didn't really use a lot of skill. No offense, Jackson.
I don't think he's going to say anything. That's all right.
So anyway, yeah, that's what I've been doing. So yeah, this has all kind of influenced my work. Also, house paint is free. You can get it at the dumps. They recycle paint, and so I have a friend that picks up some paint for me, so it doesn't cost a lot of money.
It's great.
Which I'm all about that, saving money.
Very nice. Very good. Good. Well, that is great. And then I take a look, and you've got some sculptures over here as well. We can take a look at that. I mean, that must be fun.
Yeah, well, my main work is in clay, and I do a lot of what is called relief, which is a half sculpture, and they're installations. I've done Cape Cod Hospital, Children's Hospital, and numerous homes on the Cape. I do a lot of backsplashes and showers and things of that nature.
So you are that unique individual in that you're an artist who's able to live and thrive on your calling, I guess.
I'm a rare breed.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not many of us left, and with this economy, I think fewer and fewer. But yes, I have always made my living selling my art, which is not an easy thing to do. And I'm quite proud of it. I think a lot of people think that artists, they just paint all day and la-di-da. But the artists that are truly making a living and supporting themselves without an additional job are very hardworking and very driven individuals. And I swear to God, I never get a day off. I work all the time, and I'm always trying to get my work out there.
But it is a labor of love.
What's that?
It is a labor of love.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, and as I said, I used the word calling a moment ago. That's going to be it. Very good. Yeah. Well, as I had said, I mean, I think the fact that the town is doing this is wonderful, and they're to be commended, and so too are you. I mean, I love the work. I could spend hours in here taking a look at some of the work that you've done.
I've got to say about the town, they are very committed to this project, and a lot of people are surprised that the town is actually doing this, and I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful what they're doing, and I wish more people would come down to Hyannis and come to the Geyer Barn and come to some of our shows that we've had. We've had some amazing shows, and we've got some more coming up. So throughout the year, we're going to be having exhibitions. So.
Good. Well, tell me a little bit about that. And what are your plans for the future over the next 6 months, 6 years? What's going on?
We have a show coming up. Oh, geez, you're going to have to check on the website.
We'll check on it. We'll do some research.
Details,
that's
but
fine.
It's called Cat Cope, and that's for October. We just had a panel show where we invited artists to come. And they all got 3 panels, and they got very creative with these panels. Some of them cut them up and assembled them different ways. Other people painted on them. It was a fabulous show. That's coming down this weekend, unfortunately. For Christmas, we're doing a miniature masterpiece show. We're inviting all artists to come in and do a painting 25 inches or under, and also miniature, meaning the price will be under $100. So we're going to have small works for Christmas for people to come in and buy, and with any artist that wants to come and participate. So we're trying to get a bunch of artists involved here.
Very good. All right. Well, again, Sarah, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And we'll put all of your contact information on our website so people can link to that.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. This was great.
Again, artist in residence Sarah Hall speaking for the arts community here in the town of Barnstable.
Let's take a look at the meetings taking place over at Knight Auditorium at Barnstable High School. Tonight is going to be the school committee. That meeting begins at 7 o'clock.
For Wednesday, October 14th, starting at 5 o'clock, Community Preservation has a meeting in the Town Hall hearing room.
At 7 o'clock, the Old Kings Highway Historic Committee is going to meet at Route 149 at the community building there. That meeting starts at 7.
On Thursday, October 15th, starting at 7 o'clock, the Town Council has a meeting right here in the Town Hall hearing room.
For Kevin Friel, I'm Andrew Gobiel. Thank you very much for joining us here on this edition of Barnstable Today. We want to remind you once again, the results of today's election will be seen right here on Channel 18 and also on the town's website.